cleaned. Why does it look like that? Oh, my laptop is dead! My laptop's always dead when I go to stream. Whoa! You know what? We might just do this. We might just run it like this today. We might just do the front. We might just do the front facing. Laptop's dead. It's gone. What's new? Right. Yo, what's up, Micro? It's all over, right? Laptop's dead, so we're not, and I don't feel like going up and getting my charger. I'm not doing it. Forget it. It's over. My camera quality is gonna tank a little bit, but that's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that today. We alright. What's up, Metric? Although I can't run a poll or, do whatever I would normally do. So none of that's happening. But who needs it? Who needs it? Who needs it? Whoa. I still have the chicken and a biscuit. It's over there. Although, Micro, I don't know if you know that we're no longer together. I think I probably mentioned that at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I thought maybe I put it in the Discord. I don't know. Maybe I put it on stream. That's what I thought. That's why I was like, I thought y'all knew that. But I don't know. Some people still come in and ask, so they're like, "Oh, where's she at?" Sorry to hear that. Don't be. That was like back in August. I mean, it's almost April. Like, wow. It's been a while. It's been a while. Had a lot of good things happen since. So. A lot of rough life events, but I mean, hey, we got a full-time job now, chat. That's pretty good. It's going well. It's going well. That's why the streams have decreased. But I'm looking. I'm wanting to stream more again. That's why I'm doing this today. Obviously, I'm wanting to continue to stream. I would love to keep streaming while do it, but it's been difficult to do because I get home, Frankie's got to go on a walk, although I haven't taken him on a walk today. I'm actually doing the stream before Frankie's walk because I'm gonna try and get him to a park today before it gets too late. So what's up, Muhammad? W sub, appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that's usually it's work, home, take Frankie on a walk, go to the gym. Okay, wait, here, chat. Here's my gym story today, right? I actually went to the gym, right? I went to the gym. You're like, okay, well, basement bro, right? Why are you streaming if you went to the gym? Because you always do the workouts, right? You always stream when you work out. So how are you going to the gym and then working out again, right? I didn't actually go to the gym and work out. So I pull up to the gym, right? I get to the gym and I pull up. No parking at this gym. None. I'm parking like here. Okay. I don't really know how to explain it, right? But let's say this is the gym, right? Here's the gym. Here's the parking lot in front of the gym. I park over here. And I park between two cars that are too close to each other. And so when I park, I can't open my doors. And so I say, you know what? never mind. Forget it. Right? Forget it. I'm not going to the gym today. So I drive to Target. Actually, I did go to Target. I had to do a quick Target shop run. But then I came home, and now we're streaming in the basement. So that's what happened. That's what happened, right? Like, it's just... Sometimes... What's up, Boats? Sometimes I pull up to the gym, and when I go in the gym, if I'm having to wait, like, 20 minutes for a machine... There's no wait for this! So I drive home, and I work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I like going to a public gym. Are you American? Yes. I could go for pizza. I had pizza at work today. W. It made my stomach kind of upset, but it was good. So my thing is like, I like going to a public gym. I feel like I'm holding myself more accountable at a public gym, right? Right? But the problem is that if I want to bench, forget it. If it is a weekday past 5 o'clock p.m., it's over, right? You're cooked. You're not doing anything. From Temu? No. No, but I like this one. It's Godzilla. I have never... Is it Temu? I don't actually know how to say it. I've never ordered from Temu. Okay. Get your own gym. Well, that's what this is. That's why I'm doing this. The long-time chatters know I've been doing this for a long time. I am not new to working out at home. But let's just say, I like going to a public gym, but like, no, I don't. Oh, and by the way, Micro, I don't know if you saw, I did buy a Switch too. I caved, right? I caved. I wasn't going to. I didn't think I needed one. And I wasn't sure, right? I didn't think I needed a Switch 2. I really didn't. Because I was like, my Switch 1 works perfectly. I don't even play the Switch often. So why would I want a Switch 2? And then Pokopia came out. And then that game came out and I said, well, now I need a Switch. I know that light's pretty bright today. Lord have mercy. Your Mac bench still... Yeah, I don't max out. Like, I haven't maxed out in months. Nothing's changed in that realm. I will say, though, I have been doing better on putting on muscle than I have been recently. Like, before, it was really difficult for me to... I remember I was really struggling to, like, gain weight. Just because I did so much, but now I've gotten better on that. So that's my that was one of my current goals. What's up, Kathleen? What's your bench for reps? For reps? What was I doing on reps? I know your bench is like 225, or your max is like, yes, I am aware. That's great. I don't get the Pokopia hype. I don't want the game at all personally. Hey, and that's completely understandable. As a both Pokemon fan and Animal Crossing fan, I am, I needed it. So, yes, I needed it. Came here, maybe learn something. Hey, if you can learn something from me, I hope so. 215 for 5, dub. Yeah, I love me some good Pokemon. I've been back on the Pokemon Go craze again. But like again, this is the pre-workout yap. I will do some legs today. I've already got the watch going. My Pokemon hype is like up and down. Like I will get really into it for like 2 or 3 months, and then I will like, especially Pokemon Go. I will play for like 2 or 3 months, then I'll stop completely. And then I'll play it, and then I'll stop. Then I'll play it, then I'll stop. I like them both, but it just seems like Animal Crossing with the Pokemon, I'm already too invested in it. No, that's fair. For me, it looks like it's a lot more customizable, and so it's a lot more personality. So, you know, can only binge something for so long. Hey, exactly. My interests come and go on things. Okay. Also, speaking of interest, Invincible season 4 comes out tomorrow. Big news. I don't know if anyone in here is an Invincible fan. What's up, Burger? But W for that. Looking forward to watching that tomorrow. I actually just posted a reel about it today. What's up, Dawson? Can I set up a Q&A on this? It was like, do a Q&A, and I went to do it, and then it was like, it didn't exist anymore, so that's cool. Oh, wait, there is. Okay, I can do one on here. Okay, what question do I ask? Do you like Invincible? Question mark. Done. Start. There we go. Why is it right there? Can I put it up here? Okay, there we go. There you go. Perfect. Have fun. Get the D brand kill switch case for Switch 2. Dope on a rope. You need to start a poll. I know. I do need to start a poll. Actually, I probably won't do a poll today. I don't even know what poll I would do. What would the poll be? What poll should I do? What should we poll then? Tell me what to poll. What am I polling? But yeah, I did cave. The Switch 2, I honestly mainly got it for that game. If that game didn't come out, I probably wouldn't get one. But I bit the bullet. I got the Mario Kart bundle because that looked pretty fun. So I was like, why not? Let me know. Do you love the way I do? All right. Why don't we do some legs today? I can destroy you in Mario Kart. I'll have you know, I won a Mario Kart tournament one time. I'm just saying. So, I may not be good at Mario Kart World, the new one. I don't know. I'm just saying. I have won a tournament before, though. I'll have you know I have no life. Although like I said, it was Mario Kart Double Dash, the GameCube one. Great game, by the way, one of my favorites. Ridiculous Mario Kart 8 is so much better. I have Mario Kart 8 too. I don't know which one's better, but I've heard World's pretty fun. Can't you race with like 80 drivers or something, or was it less than that? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know if Metric's still here, but I remember he said the thing about taking care of your health. It's just been difficult to do everything. Like, trying to run a stream while having a full-time job is very difficult. It's a lot of mental energy. But I'm doing it today anyway. 24 people? Okay, that's what it is. I thought it was more than that for some reason. I guess I was wrong. You can wall ride and bounce from thing to thing in Mario Kart World. Can you wall ride in 8? Well, I know you can do the hover thing, right? Isn't that is it different than that? Like how much different it is than that? It's different? Okay. What other games do you have besides Fortnite? I know you have Fortnite. Oh, well, you know what? Hey, speaking of Fortnite, how do you feel about I've seen the thing going around about the V-Bucks price increase. I've heard that's been a pretty hot topic recently. For a lot of people, pretty upset about that. Roadway onto a wall and ride on it to bounce to a different wall and take crazy shortcuts. Interesting. Okay. Well, as a Mario Kart lover, I think I will like it. Ugh. Yeah, I've heard. I keep hearing a lot about the price increases. I haven't played Fortnite in like 2 months. Well, apparently they're increasing the price of V-Bucks. I don't know. I've heard some things about it, and apparently it's got everyone upset. So I don't blame you. I don't play Fortnite ever. So ugh. Yeah, I said forget it. Basin, bro, where's the weight on the bar? I feel like they're adding too many people now, and overall this doesn't seem that fun. Increasing cost of V-Bucks and reducing the amount you get in packs and for crew. That's what I thought, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. I'm for me, I haven't really understood, like what I don't understand is, like, I get being mad at a company for raising the price of something, but at the same time, it's something that happens across everything, right? Like, talk about, like, streaming subscriptions, insurance. Everything increases over time to match demand. And I guess my thing is, like, Fortnite has created its own market where it can regulate the price of its own currency, right? And so for me, I'm like, you all played the game. You all showed them that you liked the game. You all overpaid for other things, but then they increased the price of V-Bucks, and they're like, all of a sudden it's a problem. I guess I'm just, I guess I don't quite get it. I'm like, I understand, like, greedy company, right? Increasing the price. It sucks, right? Obviously. Terrible. Whatever. But it's like, that's how business works. I don't really know how to explain it any other way as a person who has a business degree. It's just like, that is just that. I mean, a price won't stay stagnant forever on anything. Anything. So I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's whatever. I don't know. But I mean, if you're, upset about it, then by all means, I understand that. But what the hell are you talking about? The Fortnite increase. There's a Fortnite increase. Price increase. They said they have to increase costs because the game is so big now, but no one asked for a lot of the shit they added or changed. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I think there's, like I said, I'm not here to defend Fortnite. I'm just here to help people understand why it's happening. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, no one asked for a lot of this shit, but people still play that shit. So that shows Fortnite that what they're doing is working. Does that make sense? So for me, I'm like, they raised the price of V-Bucks by a couple dollars for like 1,000 or whatever. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. They reduced how many V-Bucks you get per dollar. And it's like they set that market to begin with. That is their market. So, what is your diet? Pretty much whatever I can get my hands on. I'm not that concerned about it at all. I'm not either. I've just seen it a lot, and so I've just been curious from people who play Fortnite. Like, I guess I'm trying to understand the viewpoint of, like, why people are confused why this is happening. I'm like, well, here's why it's happening. Whether or not you support it is up to you. But, like, here's what's happening. Here's why it's happening. You play the game. You invest time in the game. That shows Epic Games that you like the game. That increases demand, therefore they're going to increase the price. When you play a free-to-play game, you are the product. That it's you. The person who plays it is the product. The game is not the product. The people playing it are the product. Does that make sense? Love Invincible. Me too, man. Season 4 comes out tomorrow, so that's why I threw that up there. I'm super excited about it. Because they're about like a Switch 2 exclusives or new releases. Have they not had a lot recently? I don't know. I haven't been like this. Like I said, I just now caught up on it. So, Invincible's poop butt. Okay, now you're just yapping, right? Now you're just yapping. Now you're just yapping. Disagree strongly. Ugh. There's more coming out for Switch than Switch 2. You know, I'm okay with that though, because not everyone can just afford a Switch 2 right now. And it took a while for PlayStation to even do PS5 exclusives. Nowadays there's a lot more, but when it first came out, there weren't a ton. I need a haircut. What are you talking about? Honestly, I probably do. But I don't mind it right now. This is kind of a problem right here. I don't know why it just stays out, but like, this is not too bad. I don't mind this. It's a little long though. No way. Chuckle, how we doing? Brother, you're still the top of the board. I never changed your name from Chuckle, so. I still got you at 5 donos, brother. Still up there, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Been a whole set, haven't been back. Hey, I haven't been streaming a lot anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's all good, man. I have not been streaming a whole lot at all. I got a full-time job, so I stream when I can and when I'm feeling up for it. Today I was telling the story. I went to the gym. It was packed, so I ran a Target and then came back home. The gym was insane. I was like, I'm just gonna work out at home, and then I'm gonna take my dog to the park. So I was like, let me get a quick little lift in before I go. Get a little stream going. Actually, Pop Jake was here the last stream I did. I did one like a week ago. Pop Jake was here. Hadn't seen him in a while either. What do you do for a living? Business analyst manager is my official title. I'm doing a bunch of data entry. He picks things up and puts things. Yeah, that too. What do you mean pick up your shirt? Is there a shirt? I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Is that my job? Should I pick up my shirt? Do what? I wondered if I'd see Ryan again at some point. Give me your friend code off stream. I will. Well, let me get the device first. I don't have it. Actually, I think Pocopia or whatever, I don't know how to say it properly, but I think that's supposed to be arriving first. I thought it was going to be the other way around because that game's been sold out everywhere. But apparently I'm getting the game first, so I will have the game. What do you mean you don't have it? I don't have it yet. I ordered it like 2 days ago. I don't have it. I ain't got it. It ain't here yet. No Mario Kart, no Pokemon, nothing. I got nothing. Ain't here yet. It's on the way. You don't need a physical copy of the game because it's a game key card, it's digital. Yeah, I know. I know it's technically not a physical copy. I just like having the case. I very rarely download games. Unless it's like Rivals, right? Like that was obviously I'm going to download that. But like I'd much rather have at least something that shows I have a physical something. I don't like to just buy games and download them. I have done that on occasion, but not typically. If I can avoid it, I will. Like I knew Pocopia had the physical card, but not really thing. But I think I got the Switch 2 and I got the Mario Kart bundle, and it really wasn't too bad for what you're getting. I feel like I really like the controller mouse thing. I think that's a cool feature, and I think that'll be good for. It said in Animal Crossing you're able to like select stuff and move it. So 1 terabyte micro SD express card. Most of the Switch 2 games are digital, so you'll need them all. Okay, not a bad idea. I have a external drive for like my PS5, so. Civilization? I don't know what's Civilization. I've never played that. Okay, but the real question is, do you want me? Should I stream with the Switch? Because I feel like it would run better. I think the Switch would run better than the PS5, right? Because I always had issues with my PlayStation with like freezing and not good graphics and everything right now. That's what I was thinking, Micro. I'd probably do YouTube and Twitch like I was doing. Just do the same vertical setup that I had on YouTube and then Twitch. The problem is I still got the old Mac, so you know how it be. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I might at least give it a shot. But like I said, it's not here yet. Once it gets here, I think once it gets here, I might. Woo! I might give it a shot. If you want the camera, what is the camera used for? Why would I want the camera? What games use the camera? Because I saw the camera at Target today. And I was like, what is that? I didn't even know there was a camera. The PS2 iToy. Yeah. Third-party cameras, it's not Nintendo. Yeah, but like... Well, I'm trying to think. There's been a few systems that have done that, right? For game chat, Mario Party use it for some Switch 2 exclusive minigames. Okay. Interesting. Xbox. Okay, so okay. See, I know that. I knew that I think I've heard of the PS2 iToy, but not. I know the Kinect. I actually played the Kinect a long time ago. But that's why I was like, I don't know why I would want a camera. I don't feel like I need one. I'll tell you what I might need though. And I saw the that you can get the like pedals for Mario Kart, and I was like, that might be fun. I saw that you could pre-order that, and I was like, that could be cool, you know? Like having actual pedals and a steering wheel for Mario Kart, that might be kind of fun. Nintendo loves reusing old gimmicks. Yeah, didn't they do that before? Didn't they use a camera? Didn't they have a camera in like the 64 or something? Or am I thinking of something different? Oh, no. Well, the wheels for the Nintendo systems always suck. That's fair. I know that the GameCube had the mic. And I remember, because, okay, so my family and I, we all used to play Mario Party together. The Wii, well, I had the mic, they had a mic for the game, what's up, Alvin? They had a mic for the GameCube, even before the Wii. The Game Boy had a camera, that's what it was. And I remember I got that off, like, some, like, I got an official one off, like, eBay or something, so we could, because there were a couple games you could play that we couldn't, on Mario Party, that we couldn't play without the mic. And I thought that was cool. It was pretty bad, but I thought it was cool. First game system was an Atari. Nothing wrong with an Atari. I'm old. It's okay. I have an Atari tank top somewhere. I still think one of my, like, all-time favorite technology gimmicks, if you want to call it a gimmick, I guess, was Duck Hunt for the NES. The fact that you're only able to play that game on a tube TV, because when it flashes, it like refracts in the blaster and aims it. Like that blows my mind to this day. I think that's really cool. Maybe I'm just a nerd, but like the fact that that was, well, and that was like what, the 60s, 70s? Okay, I'm sorry. But you know, like that's, you know, I remember I tried to play that game on a like flat screen TV, but I couldn't. Like you can't do it. It has to be on a tube, and I think that's like, it's cool. You know, it's cool stuff. Was that 80s? Man, I'm sorry. I thought it was early. I thought it was 70s. I guess Atari would have been 70s. You can see I'm not very good at Hey, what's up, Mark? I guess I'm not very good at decades, but anyway. Aim the gun at a light bulb? What do you mean? You can do. I've never done that. Atari 2600. Yeah, I guess I was. What's up, Scarlett? I guess I was just way out of. I guess I was way out of line on the decades. You can get an adapter. Oh, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I guarantee it. I've just always thought that gimmick was cool. I remember I was a young lad, and I hooked up an original to. I hooked up an original to one of our old 2 TVs. We still got, and still have the system too. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. I was like, this is cool, you know. So, like that, you know, like the 64 had the Rumble Pack. I have seen the lighting the 2 candles thing. I've seen that before. I think that's cool. You know, that 64 had the Rumble Pack. GameCube had the mic, and I mean that came built in with Rumble. Yeah, the DS had a Rumble Pack. So, you know, just stuff like that. Yeah, I've always thought that stuff's cool. And then I think, now the Wii was one of the first ones to have motion controls, right? Because I remember the Wii was like super innovative in that regard. I don't know if anything else had motion controls up until then, like the Wii at least. That's what I thought. It was like the first one, like that was like, oh shit, you know, like there's something here, right? And I'll tell you what, when I got a Wii as a kid, oh man, you couldn't get me off that. I've played every Nintendo system there is, except for, I think, the Wii Mini. I don't think I ever played the Wii Mini. Atari had paddles for use with tank. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know if it was, like, motion control, though. Like, I think it was just, like, I don't know. Maybe. Wii's most controls are better than the Switch, too. I think there's an argument to be made with the Wii Motion Plus. I think on its own, there's a good. I think on its, like the Wii remote on its own, I think the Switch controller is an upgrade. Maybe not feel wise, but like motion detection wise, because playing Switch Sports on the Switch, I feel like plays better than Wii Sports. And maybe that's because of the way the game's built. I love Wii Sports, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying motion control-wise. But I think with the Wii Motion Plus, like, Wii Sports Resort is crazy. Like, I think that game, the motion controls, after you calibrate it, it's, like, perfect. It is... Some of those games are crazy good. Did you ever see Dragon's Lair, though? Now, that was amazing. It was played off a Laserdisc. It was on the large console games. No, I don't think so. That's cool, though. I mean, Laserdisc, yeah, those are cool, too. The Wii is more accurate because it uses infrared to see. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair. And the Wii didn't have controller stick drift because it had the nunchucks. So, I don't know, but like I said, I will say Wii Sports Resort, that motion control was locked. I don't know what they were cooking, but they locked that. Let me do another set here real quick. I'll keep yapping. If you're new, by the way, drop a sub. I usually like to do workout streams. Haven't done them a lot recently because I got a full-time job, but I'm planning on doing more. So subscribe and drop notifications if you're new. That would be awesome. I think we're just over 3,100 subs, so might as well keep it going. And yeah, I post shorts, sometimes other content. I like to do gaming. I like to yap on stream a lot, so. There's also a Discord, ! Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's also in my bio. You'll get stream notifications and short notifications whenever I post anything. So you might as well join it. If you have a Discord. One more. I don't know, I feel like a 205. I feel like I could do 205 today. If Nintendo re-release sensor bar work with Switch 2 to use a Wiimote for motion control games, I'll get one. I honestly wonder if there is a third party that does that. Now, I know you don't like the third party stuff, but like, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a third party that did that. In all honesty, I'm sure some people have like jailbroken their Switch devices in order to do that anyway. I've never done that. I'm good. But, you know, I know some people have, so. Also, if you donate, you get your name on the board. It's behind that plate. Everyone who's donated is on that board. Usually ask if you want a picture drawn. I'll draw something. Whatever. But I don't ever push it. And there's no need to. You can just hang it. But if you want your name on the board, it's back there. $205 here, chat. I'm feeling lucky. Let me get my belt. What's up, Johnny? Johnny? But yeah, moral of the story is, I'm still waiting on my Switch. Right? Still waiting. It's on the way. But let me re-emphasize, I have played the NES, the SNES I grew up on along with the GameCube. I have a 64. The Wii, obviously. I loved the Wii U. The Wii U was like... I know, and listen, I know everyone hated it, right? I know it got a lot of hate because you couldn't disconnect or you couldn't get without a certain range of the Wii. I loved the Wii U. As a kid, it was my dream. Like, to be able to play the game like this or on the TV, I thought that was so cool, right? I was like, oh man. And then they were like, okay, so what if we did the exact same thing, but made it so that way you can bring the Switch wherever you want? And that's where the Switch came. So, I'll just watch you work out and eat Doritos. Hey, I love some Doritos. I still think Cool Ranch probably my favorite, though. Although my favorite, like, go-to snack, Cheetos. Probably. Well, besides chicken biscuits, but you all know the story behind that. The eShop on the Switch 2 is too much faster, smoother than on the 1. Well, I would hope so. I would hope everything on the Switch 2 is faster than the Switch 1. The way they are advertising it. Exposed plumbing looks great, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Oh my gosh, is that King? Is that King? What was it? Wait, was it just King? I can't see anyone's. It shows everyone's ats. I don't know why it does. I don't know why. Oh my. I wish it showed your all's like names. It just shows everyone's ats. I think we had this discussion last time. I keep going back to Legend of Zelda link to the past SNES. Listen, the SNES had some bangers. I mean, I'm just saying, I think Mario Kart and the SNES is one of my favorite games, probably period. And I know I say that about a lot of games, but hear me out. That game is really good. And what I liked about that game is that each of the cars had different abilities, but it didn't show it to you. So like when you play Mario Kart 8, when you're picking your car and your character, whatever, each one of them has different like acceleration, different speed, different, I think, like turning or what, I don't know exactly what it is, right? Mario Kart for the SNES had that, but it didn't tell you. You just kind of had to figure it out, right? And I remember, like, I used to play it with my dad. And I remember he would always pick Koopa, and I would always pick Toad. Because those two had, I don't know if it was acceleration, I don't know if it was speed, I have no idea. But they were always better picks than, like, Mario. Mario was trash. He was not a very good racer. I think Luigi was also one of them. Luigi was pretty good. Moral of the story is, banger game. SNES, banger content. Make sure comments set to all, not top. Good idea. I think it is all. Hold on. Let me make sure. Donkey Kong Country. Fire game. I think it timed you out because you said Diddy. I think it's that's one of the banned words in my chat, but you're fine. People used to come in and say that all the time. Like, oh, it is only on top. Hold on. Let me go to all. Shit. My fault. Okay, are we good? Hello? Remember Nintendo 64? I do. There we go. Good. Donkey Kong Country, yeah. Donkey Kong okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for passing up Donkey Kong Country. I probably should have talked about that first. You want to talk about... Listen. You want to talk about one of the best game soundtracks right there. Bang. Hands down, Donkey Kong Country soundtrack, peak. And also, that game is difficult. Difficult game to play and to beat. It's a tough game. Let's do this real quick, 205. Cap? What do you mean, Cap? Donkey Kong Country, it's a great game. Phenomenal game. Don't you cap me. Cap, I hate Donkey Kong. Oh, it's lightweight. It's like doing 45. Lightweight, baby! Yeah! Okay. I miss being able to squat. I really can't do it in my public gym. Woo! But anyway, SNES Mario Kart, great game. Donkey Kong, great game. I appreciate all the little things y'all are sending. I saw a Lucky Clover. I feel like the TikTok. Whew! The TikTok YouTubers. Ice cream so good. Music was fire. The game was hard as hell. Yes. I'm lagging so hard. Maybe refresh. I don't think it's on my end. Anyone else lagging? The game is hard. Like you get 2 lives per level. Unless you're playing with someone else. I'm getting some skips. Interesting. Hold on. Like when I switched to all chat, it like refreshed. I don't know if that made it worse. Occasionally pixelated. Yeah, we can deal with that. That's fine. It is on the front-facing camera too. That could be a problem. Music was. Oh, wait, I read that. Getting some skips. Favorite art creators from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I mean, a lot of good artwork too in just all those games. I feel like I need an app. You know what? I feel that. Am I good on app right now? Nope. I'm trying to think what else I played on the SNES. Oh, Super Mario. What was the All Stars? Yeah, All Stars. I would come home from school and fire up All Stars. Good game. Because you had the original, you had Super Mario Bros. 2, 3. Which, by the way, Super Mario Bros. 2 never was my favorite. Not a big fan of that one. Super Mario Bros. 3 was a good one. Now, that was the one with the Mario that had the raccoon suit. The second one was kind of mid. I feel like maybe there's probably some die-hard Super Mario Bros. 2 fans out there. I'm sure there is. Super Mario 64 is great. True. Seems a little slow, but nothing serious on my side. Okay. We'll take it. Can someone exclamation point Discord, by the way, just in case anyone wants to join? For anyone new, we have a Discord. I mentioned it earlier. Exclamation point Discord, if you want to join. You get notifications anytime I post. A lot of my chat likes to talk here and there. There's just a general for anyone to chat. Some of you guys talk to each other. I can't do exclamation point Discord, or else I would, because my laptop is dead. The Discord link won't work on mobile. Okay. Well, it's in my bio. It's in my YouTube bio. Regardless. If you want to join. Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite Mario games. Hey, and the movie's coming out soon. That was a good one. That was a good one. Although I will say, I think I am more keen on Super Mario Sunshine. I played a lot of Super Mario Bros. Sunshine as a young lad. Another one that I play a lot. Great game. Sunshine was just really good. Now, okay, chat, I'm about to drop the all-time banger, though, for the GameCube. We're kind of moving into the GameCube realm. We're talking about Super Mario Sunshine. Mario Galaxy was Wii. Yeah. I'm going to drop the banger right here. Here it comes. Ready? Luigi's Mansion. Pete! Genuinely one of the best Nintendo games ever. Better than Sunshine. Better, I would say, me personally, I put it over Mario Galaxy. But that's just because I have a lot of memories with Luigi's Mansion. No mention of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I mean, Sonic was, well, I mean, initially Sonic was just Sega. So that and the original Sonic games were good. But then they merged, or whatever happened. I don't really 100% I didn't really understand all that. Yep. Whatever I'm saying, you get the idea. But yeah, I don't know. I never had a Genesis, so I never really played the original. Luigi's Mansion is top notch. Thank you. Yeah, top notch. Like it's top notch. And I'm not talking about the second one or the third one, although those are both very good games. Because a lot of people, okay, I see a lot of Luigi's Mansion posers, right? They're everywhere. Oh, hey, what's up, Paula? Oh, I love Luigi's Mansion. I love that game. Have you played the original? Well, no. Son. I got bad news. You're missing out. You're not playing the real game. I mean, 2 and 3, great games, right? But they have that, I guess, I don't know how to explain it besides 2 and 3 have that more cartoonish style to it, where it's like more, it's more animated, it's more animated, it's more fun, I don't know how to explain it. It's more vibrant, I guess, so to say. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But the first game doesn't have that. The first game, there are some levels in that game that as a child were like relatively frightening. For me, it was always whenever you died in that game. Because when you die, Luigi just falls over, the whole screen goes black and white and freezes, and it just says game over. That's it. And I think like that to me is just more fun. Okay, that sounds weird, but like that to me is it's more real to me, and I like those kinds of games. So, Luigi's Mansion, forever in my heart. There's not a lot of games that top that game. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It's definitely up there in top 10 for me. And I've talked about my favorite games a few times on stream, but like Battlefield 1's up there. Luigi's Mansion would be up there. Street Ball Volume 2 for the GameCube, that's up there. Mario Kart for the SNES, that's up there. I've got to put Marvel Rivals up there. I mean, I have over 1,500 hours in that game at this point, so I have to. Shut up, Nightbot! Nightbot spamming chat, I'm sorry. Mario games are more fun when Luigi falls over dead. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Probably, I would say Mario Party 4 and 7 would be top 10 for me. Definitely 4. I think 4 would be higher than 7. But definitely 4. Okay, here's another one, chat. Here we go. Watch this. I'm going to drop another one that not everyone's going to know. Okay? Not everyone's going to know it. That's okay. Super Monkey Ball. For the GameCube was good, but the DS one was my favorite. Super Monkey Ball on the DS, fire. Great game. And it's a shame because how do I explain this? There's just prove I'm not AI and fart. No. Although I do kind of have to go to the bathroom, but no. What? The problem is I really miss video game stores. I mean, we've got like one left where I am, I think, in like the whole area. I actually have a couple GameCube games that still have the Blockbuster sticker on them. Like, I just miss that stuff, man. That was fun. Like, I remember I got Super Monkey Ball used at a video game store. And like, that was fun. Call home, actually get him home in the Atari with the most impossible not to mention levitating. I was like, well, that's what I heard about. Okay, chat, I do have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going to be right back. Give me like 3 or 4 minutes. Entertain yourselves. I'm back. Woo, woo, woo. What, y'all claiming the basement? What did I miss? Stream the fart. Pokemon Water Rescue Team is great because I just have so many memories of that game. Oh, I remember that. What's up, Mint? If we time how long it takes to reviews constipated, hey, I made it. I made it, right? I made it. I'm good. You call what? Been a while since I've been on Discord, maybe about to get it again. Hey, if you do, join the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. It's in my bio, so. It was pretty. I'm calling Domino's Pizza. I don't want any pizza right now. I'm not going to elaborate on that statement. I'm just going to say I had pizza for lunch, and it's not sitting well. Is all I'm saying. Okay, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Notifications on, so you know when I live stream. I think we've had a few new people today. Scarlett, I think you're new. I don't know if I know you, Mint. Stream just shut itself. What? Hello? Hello? Well, in all honesty, it's like a bad Discord call. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Chat. Hello? I think my Wi-Fi is, like, completely dead. It's having a problem. It's fine now. Okay, I'm gonna hold it right here, and I'm gonna sign off. I think because honestly, I've gone on a little bit longer than I intended anyway, and I think we've had your mom is fine now. Thank you. Okay. W stream, right? W stream, W chat. Appreciate all the likes, support, new subs. Hope to see you all again if you're new. Have a great rest of your evening. I will see you all soon. And yeah, great to see some new chatters. Subscribe, please. Love to see you again. Love to hear from you again. And yeah, appreciate all the support. And yeah, everyone have a great rest of your night. Happy lifting. And do the thing stupid and be safe. Sounds good. Okay. Peace out, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.